Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to this podcast. This is Misha with Connecting Kindly. Just want to bid everyone a good day. I hope everyone is feeling well. Hope this podcast finds everyone's family doing well. I just wanted to come back today, kind of getting caught up. I had a very busy last couple of weeks. Definitely want to apologize to you guys. My last podcast was really funky sounding. So, and that's because I was on the go when I was doing that podcast. But today is a whole new day, guys. And today I just kind of wanted to talk about something that's been on my mind, that's been on my heart. I want to just definitely thank the Creator for blessing me to see another birthday on the 18th. I was 47. I want to just thank him for just keeping his hands upon my family and all of you out there. Today, I just wanted to dedicate today's show to one of my dear sisters, one of the realest queens I know. She's strong. She's confident in her beliefs. She's confident in who she is. And she's just a beautiful person, and she's a real person. And Malka, I definitely want to dedicate today's show to you. But today, people, and one thing I just want to say again, my goal as a person is to help as much as I can, to give a kind word, to give a word of wisdom, to lend a helping hand where I can. But, one thing about Connecting Kindly, and even on my YouTube channel, I want it to be a place that you can come and get everything, a little bit of everything. And so today I just want to let everybody know that this podcast is just suitable for everyone. Everyone should hear this. But okay, all right, well, enough of the chit chat, guys. Today I want to talk about being a parent. I want to talk about being a child. When I was growing up, old people used to say that when you're a baby, you weigh heavy on your parents' nerves, basically. But when you're older, you weigh heavy on the heart. And I didn't always understand that. But it's like now, I understand, Children, and all of us have been children. All of us have had parents, whether they're still living or not with us. Parents aren't perfect. Because guess what? When you have a baby, it doesn't come with a manual. It doesn't come with instructions. You're not going to always make the right decision. But you keep trying. You don't give up. All you know is you love that little baby with all your heart. And you just want to do the best that you can. And, to be perfectly honest, being a parent is one of the toughest jobs you'll ever do. Because it never ends. Parenting doesn't end. And I've mentioned this many times. And if you've never been a parent, you don't know the heartache that can come along with it. But if you keep living and, one day, hopefully you'll get a chance to understand what I'm talking about. Guys, I just want to appeal to everyone about our behaviors, about our lifestyles, about accountability and being responsible. And I want to tell you this. I've been a child once, and I really hope, and my mom died very early on. She was 45. And I still miss her to this day. And one thing I want to tell everyone, if you still have a parent, love them with all your heart, your mom, your dad, your aunt, whomever has raised you, whoever fill those shoes as your parent. Love them with all your heart and respect them, because you only get a short time with people. It may seem like it's a long time, but it's really not. When I was growing up, I never would have thought that my mom would have left at 45, because I was, pretty much raised by my mom, and she was my whole heart. But that's not the whole topic of the show. Kids or children, even grown children, when you are going through something, whether it's your fault or not, your parent goes through it. Your parents or your parent goes through it with you. As parents, our goal is to protect you, to love you, to teach you, and when we see you get yourself into something that we can't bail you out of, I won't say bail you out of, but we want to help. But some things we can't help with. Some things you have to do on your own. You have to make the right decisions on your own. You have to take what we've taught you and you have to apply it. We can't always be there the way we want to. We have to let you go and let you fly. But I'm going to tell you something. When you're in need of something and we can't help you, it's heartbreaking. And I guess what I want to say is, just remember, children, adults, like I've said before, your life, it's your life, but it affects so many others. And parents are stressing. Parents are crying. Parents are praying. We live in a dangerous time. There's a lot going on. Lives are being taken. People are getting sick. It's uncertainty going on. And as a parent, we never stop worrying about you. When you're out late, we're hoping that you come back to us alive and well, or we hope that we hear from you again on the next phone call, or we hope that when that news announcer comes on, he's not talking about you. And you may say, oh, you guys worrying and stressing for nothing. No, it's not for nothing, because these things are happening. Be considerate of your parent. If you can't do right for yourself, think about your own child, or think about your parent or your grandparent or the people that love you, your aunts, your uncles, or whoever that is that want to see you succeed. And shout out to all those that are doing what's right, that are making their parents proud, that are not stressing their parents, that are actually helping their parent. I'm not talking about you. I'm not really just talking about anybody. I just want to throw some things out there to get us to understand, as being a child, as having a parent, some of the feelings that go along with it, some of the stress, the strain that goes along with it. And it's not easy. It's not easy being a parent. When your children are little, you're trying to teach them things and keep them from bumping their heads and make sure they do their schoolwork. You're trying to make sure they're healthy, they're strong. It's so much that goes along with being a parent. When your children get grown, you're trying to teach them how to be men, how to teach them how to be women, how to conduct yourselves accordingly, how to budget, how to feed your family. All these skills that you have to pour into that child or that young adult. It never ends, people. It never ends. So, don't be so judgmental if you're upset with your parent. Don't be so judgmental, because let me tell you something. You keep living and one day you'll understand. One of my sons calls me a PO. Yes, I'm a PO. Yes, I'm going to be a PO, because why? I want to see you live. Guys, no parent wants to stand and look at their child in a casket. Nobody wants to see that. We want to not ever have to see that. You understand? That is heartbreaking. Okay? Guys, I'm going to take just a moment here to pop in another commercial, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. But yes, like I was saying before my break, we want to see our children live long, healthy, happy lives. And when you're not like that and you're not happy and healthy, it weighs heavy on our hearts because our goal is to help you. Okay, so don't get angry with your parent when they chastise you or when they're trying to give you advice or when they're trying to help you, because as a parent, that's what we're geared to do. And I will tell you this, it's a lot of other things that we could be doing or would like to be doing besides stressing and worrying about our children. But when you were placed in our lives, or when you're placed in the life when you were placed in the life of your parent, that was their responsibility. You are our responsibilities. And my children all know that I'm going to love them and I'm going to be there for them until I take my last breath. But what we want you to do is to be successful. Any parent or anybody that you've raised, you want them to be successful. And families come in all shapes, forms, or fashions. I was raised by my mom, but my aunt was very instrumental in my life, and I lived with her part of the time, and I taught what my mom, I learned the things that my mom taught me, and then I learned a lot of valuable things from my aunt, and I was able to apply them to my life. And I made a lot of mistakes. But one thing, I hope I never made my mom cry. I hope I never hurt her feelings. See, these are the things I'm talking about. Loving your parent, no matter whether you feel like they're wrong or not, you should never disrespect your parent. Take a break from them. Listen to them. Don't argue with your parent. Don't disrespect your parent. Don't put your hands on your parent. That's wrong. And part of my job is to tell you what's right and what's not right. If I consider myself to be a friend or to be someone that is instrumental, I should be saying those things, and those things are wrong. Just know that your parent has your best interests at heart. Okay? Have patience with your parent. And parents, have patience with your children. But just know that it's not easy. And parents, if your children are going through something, and like I said, it's a lot going on, and we all have different situations going on in our families, just stay strong, okay? Don't give up on them. Don't give up on them. Keep praying for them and keep instructing them. Keep showing them love and kindness and keep trying to nudge them in the right direction. And together, hopefully, everyone will get on the right track. But I just wanted to let you know, children, grown children, young children, your parents love you and you weigh heavy on their hearts. And, it's not a good feeling stressing and crying about your child. It's not. And it's tough. So I just wanted to do this show today about this topic because I mean, it's so broad. There's so many things going on. And sometimes it's not, if your child is going through something, it could be a lot of things. It don't have to be anything like trouble. Your child could be sick, or your child could be needing a job, or could be having marital problems. I mean, it's a lot of things, but parents want to help you. We want to be there for you. We want to see you happy. And when you're not, and when we can't do anything about it, it's heartbreaking. Okay? Just wanted everybody to understand that. And if, as children, sometimes give your parents a pat on the back, because, sometimes you don't even know that they're up at 3 or 4 in the morning thinking about you. You're on their heart. You're on their minds. They're crying. Their pillow is soaked because they're thinking about you. Or just, that connection that we have with our children, that we get this feeling in the pit of our stomach that something's going on with our child, and we're doing a roll call wanting to know if everybody's okay. It's not easy. Parenting is not easy, guys. And if you're wanting to have a child, I just want to let you know that you're in for a ride. It's a lot of work. But guess what? It's also very rewarding to know that you've left a legacy, a seed behind. And we just want you to live up to a great legacy. We want you to do some great things to carry on that name. Don't stress your parents if you can help it, okay? We're not getting any younger. We're getting older. We're changing. We should be relaxing. We shouldn't have to be crying and stressed about you guys are getting ready to take care of us. So we hope so. So love your parents. You nurture your parents. Let them nurture you. But most importantly, do good. Try to do your best. Try to create those better habits that are going to make your parent proud, or your aunts, or your uncles, or your grandparents, or your best friends, whoever it is that's helping you. Be accountable. Be responsible. Life ain't easy, guys. But why should we make it harder? But okay. Well, it's been awesome speaking with you. As always, you are amazing. You were wonderfully made. You're just great people. And this has been Misha with Connecting Kindly. Just encouraging everybody to keep your head up, to be safe. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, Connecting Kindly. Plan on getting some more videos made. I've been behind, so I'm trying to get everything caught up. But I definitely want to pop in here and make another podcast. Want to just encourage everybody to just do and to live your best life. And I hope to talk to you again soon. But until then, peace and blessings.